She stood before the mirror, tilting her head just slightly as she clipped on her earrings. Each motion effortless and unhurried, like she was simply getting ready for a regular night out. I sat on the couch nearby, hunched forward, tying the laces of my sneakers. In my head, I had pictured the evening differently. We'd grab a quiet dinner, share stories from our week, maybe steal a little calm together after weeks of stress and routine. But that image shattered instantly with a single line from her. Calm, certain, and completely without hesitation, she said, "I have a date." It slipped off her tongue as if she were telling me she was stepping out to buy milk. For a moment, I thought I had misheard. 3 years of our lives, woven together through late-night movies, weekends away, nursing each other through fevers and arguments, unraveled in that one flat declaration. "Excuse me," my voice cracked, disbelief spilling out more than anger. Met my reflection in the mirror as though she were stating a simple fact. "I said I have a date," she repeated, shrugging lightly. "We're not really together anymore, are we?" That shrugged, so casual, so dismissive, hit harder than words could. It wasn't just what she said, it was the way she said it, brushing aside our years like dust on her sleeve. That was the instant something in me changed. I rose slowly, deliberately, and reached for my keys. She glanced over her shoulder, a faint smile playing at her lips. Maybe she expected me to plead to crumble right there and beg her not to leave. Maybe she wanted that one last taste of control. But instead I met her gaze, the woman I once imagined spending my life with, and said softly, "That's fine, because I didn't know how to tell you I've been seeing someone too." I watched the color drain from her face, her smile vanishing instantly. Her eyebrows shot up, her lips parted, but no words came out at first. For the first time in weeks, she had no witty comeback ready. I saw it, the flicker of panic, the tight grip on her purse. "You're lying," she managed, her voice trembling, missing its usual edge. I shook my head. No need for lies. I had met someone who truly listens, someone who doesn't scroll through her phone while I'm talking. I hadn't crossed any line before, but now I let the words hang a moment longer before finishing. "I just didn't want to hurt you. I guess you didn't care the same way." With that, I opened the door. I lingered for a heartbeat, giving her a chance to say something, anything. But she didn't. She just stood there, lips slightly parted, like she had forgotten how to speak. For the first time, I realized she wasn't as ready to move on as she had convinced herself she was. I stepped out, letting the door click softly behind me. No dramatic slam, no final gesture, just a quiet, almost whispered goodbye to everything we used to be. I didn't message her. I didn't block her. I didn't check on her updates. I let silence stretch between us, letting her feel what it was like, not to be the one holding all the power. Days passed, then a week later my phone lit up with a single word from her. I stared at it, feeling nothing I could put into words. What was there to reply? She had broken something inside me. And even though I managed to piece it back together, it was never the same. The version of me that would have once chased her had simply stopped running. I didn't respond. I let the message fade like an echo of a voice I no longer needed to hear. Life moved forward. I started seeing the other woman carefully, slowly, without rushing. She wasn't a storm or a whirlwind. She was steady, thoughtful, a person who listened without turning everything into herself. Nothing flashy, just honesty. The rarest gift. The more time I spent with her, the more I wondered why I had stayed so long in a relationship where I always felt like I was walking on eggshells. Sometimes late at night, I think back to that moment. The way she said it, as if it were nothing. Unaware that it would be the instant everything changed forever. I wonder if she ever regretted it, if she even went on that date at all. Maybe she did, and maybe it was a disaster. Or maybe she sat alone, replaying my words in her head, realizing she wasn't the only one capable of walking away with dignity.